What he says. Remember, he's no better than we are.
Alicia Coventry looked across the limo at Spencer Westerly, her best friend's younger brother, and her heart broke for him. He sounded nervous, even though she knew he'd hate it that it showed. The Spencer she'd grown up with had reigned over their high school. Captain of the football team, top of his class, confidence personified, until a week ago. Alicia hated seeing him so unsure of himself. With his thick head of blonde hair, serious brown eyes, and tall, athletic build, he'd never been short of female admirers. He should have been conceited, but his mother had raised him better than that. He was a good man and shouldn't feel as though his accomplishments were somehow less than other family members. His startup company, WorkChat, might one day make him a household name. All it needed was an additional infusion of capital to reach its potential. Which was why Alicia had agreed to marry him. That, and she'd learned how important it was to Spencer's pride that he succeed in business. If she could help that by ensuring the injection of cash, all the better. She reached out and gave his hand a supportive squeeze. "You're damn right he's not. Your brother was given everything. So his name is on a skyscraper, so what? That doesn't mean he's accomplished anything. You're building your company from nothing. Don't let him intimidate you."
That's his goal, you know. It's why Brett sent the limo and wanted to meet in Boston. He doesn't want me to forget how important he is or why he was the one our father handed the company to.
Spencer raised their linked hands and turned them so the diamond on her left finger was before them.
Now that we're here, I feel bad about dragging you into this. Are you sure you're up to pretending this is real? It sounded like a good idea when Rashly suggested it, but I'll admit I didn't think about how it would be for you when I agreed.
Don't worry about me. The whole idea of mandating marriage is archaic, and holding your inheritance in front of you like a carrot bothers me. It's manipulative. And wrong. I don't mind lying at all in the face of that. Spencer raised an eyebrow.
And your friends?
Alicia shrugged. They didn't ask too many questions. I'm 28 and you're gorgeous. And before you ask, I didn't lie to them. I simply didn't tell them the whole truth. 6 months from now, no one will even be shocked when we divorce. Marriages don't last anymore. The limo pulled up in front of a tall office building in the financial district of Boston.
That's depressing, but if our families are any indication, it's accurate.
Exactly.
I want to tell my grandmother I don't need her money, but it would make a difference to how quickly I can get WorkChat off the ground. You should take something for helping me. At least let me pay off your college loans.
I didn't agree to marry you for the money, Alicia said softly.
Why did you agree?
He asked, watching her expression. Alicia considered his question. She'd survived her childhood and found happiness by living in the present instead of looking back. Although she still missed her mother, losing her to a stroke had actually been a relief because she could now cut her father out of her life. Completely. For reasons Alicia had never understood, her mother had taken her father back time and time again. Her mother would conveniently forget he had a temper when he drank, and that he'd unleashed it more than once on Alicia and her mother. She let them back into their lives long enough for him to go through whatever money they'd saved. Even then, it would take an escalation of violence that required police intervention for her mother to throw him out again. Alicia had learned early to hide her bruises and lie to social workers. She understood what it meant to feel powerless, to believe she didn't deserve better. No one would ever make her feel powerless again. And I'll never sit back and watch while someone else is made to feel that way. Isn't that what friends do? Help when they're needed? She answered. He looked concerned.
I shouldn't let you do this for me. Brett really is an asshole. He's a carbon copy of my father. Plus, if you survived...